Good evening, Facebook, LinkedIn, and good evening. I hope you have had a marvelous Monday, a magnificent Monday. We're going to listen to some about 60 seconds, wait for some people to hop on. I'm going to share this out publicly on Facebook so everybody is able to participate. And my guest that is behind the stage, you can also do the same thing. You can share this live out publicly. Let's see, let's change, make sure. Refresh this. Here we go. All right. Edit audience is now public. So go ahead, share it out, tell your friends to hop on, get your auntie, get your cousin, get your brother, get your best friend. We're about to have a great conversation right now. Well, hello, good people. I'm so glad that you are joining me again for the Girl You Better podcast. My name is Coach Ronnie B. If this is the first time that you are seeing my face, and I am a life coach. I'm a certified life coach, a certified mental health and behavioral life coach. Not only that, right now I am working in a couple of different niches. So, but I'm always a relationship coach. And what that means is that I help people discover tools that they can use for their mind, their body, and their spirit so that they show up as their highest self every single day of their lives, no matter what life brings to them. And so today I have a special guest on this show. Her name is Shani White. And let me just tell y'all a little bit about Miss Shauna, okay? So, Miss Shauna, hold on just a minute, because I like to have my notes up. That's just me. Okay, but Shauna, so she's a native from Omaha. I'm also from Omaha, Nebraska. Um, and she is passionate. When I say passionate, if passionate was a person, it would be her. She's a dedicated woman and mother of two adult children, one teenager, and a loving owner of a 3-year-old pocket bully named Grumpy. She has a Bachelor of Science degree in behavioral science and currently pursuing a master's degree in clinical mental health counseling. She has been a hair stylist and a salon owner for 25 years, y'all. 25 years. Also, she has a background in social services and foster care. So you already know she got a big heart. She has a strong desire to care for others, ensuring that they function at their best. And with her academic background and innate compassion. She has honed her skills in understanding human behavior and psychology, which enables her to connect with people from all walks of life. And she is a caring individual who believes that everyone deserves the best. And she always goes above and beyond to ensure her clients' needs are met. Her ability to listen actively and provide empathetic support has made her an asset to any team that she has worked for and worked with. With her positive attitude and infectious enthusiasm, she's ready to take on new challenges and learn from her experiences because she loves the work that she does and the people she has come to know through her work. That's so beautiful. And the transformations that have been made in her life and theirs, awesome. Her prayer is that it only goes up from here, that it gets better. Let me introduce you to Miss Shani White. Shana, let's see, where did you go, huh? Come on back on. She was there. Look, she was just there, y'all. I'm waiting for her to pop back on. Okay, so while she pops back on, maybe it was a connection thing going on here. I want to tell you all about the reason why we're having this conversation first and foremost. It is because I had posted a question the other day, just an inquiry. I wanted to know because I had a conversation with some ladies about dating. And what they were saying was they were a little bit bothered. They were frustrated, just to be honest, about the fact that the guys that they were just trying to date solely and exclusively, like the guys were dating other people, but they were not forthcoming about that. And so, the ladies were saying,
Ranita.
Hi, girl, did you run?
I ran. My phone, oh my God, my phone overheated. It just shut down and said iPhone needs to cool off. Probably because I was outside.
Girl, look, I told it's hotter than what? Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. I knew you were gonna pop on. I was just prefacing the post from the other day and why we're having this conversation. But anyway, I already gave you a beautiful introduction. I already read your bio, so everybody should know who you are. And just to let everybody know too, me and Shana, we have known each other since, let me see, I came to King Science Center in 6th grade, y'all.
Yeah.
And so now we in these mid 40s,
little seasoned.
Right. And I'm flying to Omaha on Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm coming to Omaha on Wednesday for Omaha Days and to check on my mom. But anyway, so let's jump into this conversation. Okay. So Shana, how did you actually feel about, putting it out there, women dating exclusively versus dating multiple people? How you feel about it?
Well, my response, I was like, multiple. Like, I don't, for me personally, not to each his own, and it's a conversation that I've had plenty of times, and I just feel like you should date multiple people, but I also think that everybody's definition of dating is different.
That's it.
Yeah. So when I say date multiple people, I mean, I'm gonna go old school. I mean, like a courtship. Like, let's get to know each other. So, I mean, you would have to date multiple people because you can't. Why get locked in with somebody who you don't really know? That's a mini relationship. I think.
Exactly. You know what? I would say this. Okay, so I think that, of course, you know how women are reared. Sometimes we're reared to, in this protective state of mind, this, you know, this safeguard, you know, don't be out here, don't be doing this, don't be seen, you know, da, 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 da. But as a woman and as an experienced woman, what you come to learn, at least this is what I have come to learn, is that when you put all your eggs into one basket,
baby, say it.
you put all them eggs in one basket, and you are now you start to, you know, depend on this person and kind of have expectations. Now it gets kind of it gets tricky, because that conversation needs to be, that's a conversation that needs to be had. I think this is about communication, because there's a difference between dating and relationships, like you said. And everybody's definition is different, because you have dating like, okay, we're gonna go grab some ice cream, we're gonna go to a movie, we're gonna have dinner, you know, just do, we're gonna go to the gym, work out, whatever, you know, just date. But then you have people that date, but date with the expectation of having an intimate relationship.
Right.
So, right. Well, I won't say intimate relationship, just having sex, you know, just to be honest. Okay. And so that's where some people in their head, they're like, oh, well, if you're dating multiple people, then you sleeping around.
Not true.
Not true. Why?
Not necessarily. I'm gonna say, I ain't gonna say not true. Not necessarily. That's where, you know, when I said it depends on your definition of dating, and what are you dating for? Are you dating to be able to have multiple partners? If so, and that's your definition, then fine. But my idea of dating multiple people is to get to know each person, because I'm dating with a purpose. You know, like you said, we mid-40s. I'm dating with the purpose. I'm not dating just to waste time or to go here, go there. I'm dating to get to know you. So yes, I can date multiple people, because I don't plan with having sex with all these people. But if that's cool, like you said, that conversation can be had between two adults. What is dating to you?
Exactly. And hi, Navi, how are you? You know, what that boils down to is like the self-discipline that one has, meaning that can you control yourself? Do you want to control yourself? Because that's the real question. Do you want to control yourself? Because I'll tell you this, when it's different, like after you've been married and then you divorce and then you trying to date again, it hits a little, she raised her hand. It hits different. And I'm gonna tell you this, when I was divorced, first marriage, 2009, and separated 2007. But anyway, I was out here in these dating streets. Didn't know, you know, I had been off the market for, you know, quite a while. And so I was like, I thought that dating was, I'm only going to talk to you. I'm only going to focus on you. I'm only going to pour my energy into you, because of where I was at in life. I had small children at that time. I was a full-time mom. I was a full-time, you know, employee of where I was working. So I didn't have a whole lot of time to be filling up my date card.
Right.
But for people who are, you know, their children are grown, you just have more time to yourself. Right. So I think that dating depends on where you are in your life.
Yeah, that too. And like you going back to like having that time, and just my friend and I, one of my best friends, she chooses to date one person at a time, because for her, it's like she got a lot going. She works, she takes care of her kids, which is fine to date one person. But the thing that I found with that, the situation that I have now, I don't know how long I'm gonna have this situation, and that's just me being real. I was supposed to be dating this person, but then it turned into this, I guess, relationship because I just focused on this one person, but it's really not truly what I want.
Mhm.
You know, I'm not getting what I think is important for me.
Yes.
But I didn't open myself up to, you know, in the beginning, like, let's date, let's get to know each other. You keep seeing who you seeing, you know, I'm dating whoever I'm dating. And are we dating to where you are my partner sexually and we
Yes.
still date other people? Or like,
Right.
what are we doing? There's so many things.
Yes.
And like you said, like where you are in your life. And I can definitely feel you on that dating with small kids. Like either as women, we end up choosing not to date because we have small children. And, you know, we were taught, well, yeah, you come from the same generation I came from. You don't have men ripping and running in and out of your house. So
No.
if you date, you end up dating one person or you just don't date at all. So for me, dating is multiple people. In a perfect world, the person that I'm dating would be the one that I end up with permanently. But
Yes, because the time that's invested. But let me tell you this. So I told you I was gonna tell this story.
uh-huh.
The the adventures of dating one person at a time.
Woo.
So I'm going to protect the innocent. I'm not going to name any names. However, okay, so when I came back to Omaha and saw this person, knew this person probably since like kindergarten, first grade. Hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing great. You're in town, you're back. Yeah, I live here. Okay. Well, hey, let me get your number and we'll just, chat it up or whatever. I was like, okay. So this person was also had small children, also divorced and or recently divorced as well. So we had a lot of common there. And this person was very already family oriented. This person was, you know, like to cook, wanted to, just already groomed in that husbandry, aspect. Okay, so I was like, all right, this might could be a situation. So as we progressed, and then we were dating, and then we went to a relationship. Girl, you want to talk about liability? Oh, hold on. Let me read this comment. We definitely don't want our children seeing us with multiple men. Yeah, we don't, Devaney, because then our kids are looking at us like, "Mama, what you like?" We're being looked at crazy, or we're being. It's not a good look. It's not a good look for us because through their eyeballs, we can't comprehend what they are feeling and thinking. And they're people too. They're people with hearts and feelings. So yeah, we can't do that. Anyway, let me get back to the story. Debbie know about the story. Don't you say nothing. Anyway, so this person has started leaving things at my house. Like first it was a shirt. Like, oh, can I just leave this shirt? Just in case I want to change for work or something. Oh, okay, because that person had an apartment. Then it was shoes.
Mm.
Then it started being some sweats. So we getting a little out. we getting stuff in the closet. I'm like, okay, what we doing here? Because you didn't ask me to,
Right.
However, anyway, so this person one night they wanted to take a bath. The house I lived in didn't have a shower. It's kind of like an old school house. So this tub didn't have a one of those water drains. If the water rises and it gets too full, then
Oh yeah.
yeah. But this tub wasn't like that. This tub was just like it just fills up.
Right.
Okay, so this person was running a bath, and so I was like, okay, so we chatting up, we talking, and I fell asleep, and apparently he fell asleep too. So when I woke up, I hear shh, and I'm like, what is that? So I jump up, follow the noise. It's my bathtub overflowing from the third floor through the second floor down to the basement.
Oh no.
I said, what just happened here?
Right.
So he's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So I said, okay, I'm about to get kicked out. I'm about to get kicked out. I'm about to get kicked out. Me and my kids about to get kicked out. Like, what am I going to do? Oh, I know somebody who does drywall and plastering and all this other stuff. I got it. I got it. It's going to get it's going to get fixed. It's going to get fixed. I said, okay, it better get fixed. Otherwise, you owe me some money if I have to find somebody to fix this. So he called up a cousin. The cousin came over with all his materials and stuff. So they're patching it and they're trying to dry. They put something called keel or something in the walls. And because this poured, what I tell you, third floor, second floor, basement. It was raining in my basement. So, okay. So long story short, it was patched up, drying. Everything's cool. Okay, woo, that was a close one, right? So then, we went to a barbecue that night. Had a nice evening. Came back home, and so it was summertime, sweaty. Okay, wants to run a bath. All right, that's fine. So, guess what, Shauna?
No. Same thing?
I can't make this up. The same thing. And so all the work that they did was destroyed.
Did he have narcolepsy? No. Because why you keep falling asleep?
No. So then I had plaster and everything now all of because they did all the work. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna make you're going home. This is the end. Because you're a whole life.
You're done.
You've been on burnt down house. You flooding my house. What's next? After they fixed it, and I said my landlord is never going to believe that nothing happened here. But anyway, so yeah, I just had a nice talk and was like, hey, I think you need to spend probably more time at your place, at your apartment, and kind of get back to and then I cut it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, there is no way.
See, and that goes back to defining dating. Because how do we get to that level of you even being comfortable enough to get dressed at my house and you have these things? When did we have that conversation? When did we go from, like, is that still dating? You know what I'm saying? So that's just like, what is dating? Let's have some conversations about it. So I think people can do either one. You can choose to date this one person. If it don't work out, then date somebody else. But I don't know. If I'm not committed to anybody, why can't I date multiple people?
Exactly. Like why can't I don't know. It you know what? I believe it's because as a coach, I see this happen in all facets of life. We make up these self-limiting beliefs. Yeah, I'm gonna go deep. Yeah.
Passed down from generation to generation.
Boom. Boom. And it doesn't serve us, but not only that, it keeps us from experiencing real opportunities that we should have to be able to explore it responsibly.
Yep. Absolutely.
Explore responsibly, because it's I don't know what I would say is this, because I listen to my friends, I listen to the streets, and I read different posts. I listen to different relationship podcasts and all of that. And I used, and I haven't previously, but I was coaching in a relationship space as well, helping people improve their relationships. Which, hold up, shameless plug, boom.
Plug.
Loving Him from A to Z. Look, it's still on Amazon. You can catch it. You can catch it. And this is for the ladies, but also you can read this also with your significant other, because guys would agree a lot with this book, because I dig all into our stuff as ladies, some things that we need to be true and honest with when it comes to being a wife, when it comes to being a potential, partner in life. Like some things that you really, really, truly need to sit down and consider and sit with. So anyway, shameless plug.
Ain't no wrong.
Yes, but anyway, let's see. Do we have any other? No, we don't have any other comments right now. From your, let me ask you a question. So, have you ever experienced being lied to in respect of, like, you thought you were the like you thought you was the
Why you in my business?
You thought you was the only one.
So,
you thought.
So
you thunk.
I have. Okay, let me kind of just briefly, without giving too many details of my own personal life, I'll kind of explain what the situationship that I'm in. We've known each other for nearly 3 years. I've been 3 years in September. And I don't know that we ever even started off dating. It was of convenience. It was a convenient adult situation. Let's just say that. And we never had that discussion, and we kind of ended up in a relationship because we were doing relationship things.
Right.
Where we are now, well, the last couple of years, there are some things that I've been finding out. He won't admit it, but we've been on and off, and he has these other people that he deals with if we're off.
Okay.
I didn't always know that. I didn't always know that. And so that ain't, first of all, that's not the kind of relationship I want. Clearly, it ain't the kind of relationship I want anyway, because it's on and off. But when you just said not knowing that you're the only one, I think for him, in his mind, as long as I'm the main one, then everything else should be. See, now I got into something else, huh? So to answer your question, yeah, I have been in that situation. I have. I am.
Well, look, if there's any, are there any guys that are watching right now?
See, Juanita, that's what I want to talk about, because some of the guys that I know, guys that I've talked about, not talked about, but talked to on a friend level, or dating, they feel like dating, some of their definition of dating is completely different than women. I know some guys who will say, they doing relationship things with this one person, but there's no title. So they're not in a relationship. They're not together. Are we just dating? Well, wait a minute. So I'm with you. I'm curious. I need a guy to tap in.
Yeah. Look, do I need to text somebody right? Like, are you available to text? Because a friend of mine was actually telling me that he finds it that he's having trouble finding women that only wants to date one person. I said, for real? And he was like, yes, I am so serious.
So what is that? What type of dating is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, is he dating to marry, or if he doesn't want to marry, because everybody don't have to be married, everybody has their own, but is he dating date long term? Is that why he only wants one person?
Well, he too was married and now either divorced. Yeah, it's fine. I think it's finalized. And so he was telling me, he's like, man, it's different out here. He's like, I'm, he's like, I'm on these dating apps. He's like, I'm about to get off these dating apps.
Yeah.
Like, wait, hold up. You talking about you? Hold up. Okay, so Wayne Clay, date them all, sis. Y'all know y'all women telling each other that.
Who was that?
Well, okay, let me bring it up on here. Oh, hold on. There we go. Date them all, sis. Y'all know y'all women telling each other that.
That's not fair.
No, we're not. Look, I'm not telling my friends to date them all because I know, like, you know your friends, you know, like your friends, you know your friends. Some friends are set up like that, like they can handle that. Then you have your other friends, like their heart space and mental space, they can't handle that. So for that, so for that friend and that sister, if you truly know her, you would tell her, man, don't do that. You know, girl, you know you cannot handle that. You know you you can't.
And that's the difference between the good friend that I was telling you about.
Uh-huh.
That's her. She's like, she needs one person at a time. And I respect that. I can understand that. Now, me, you know what? I'm sitting here trying to think if I've actually dated multiple people. Like if I've even had the opportunity to do that. And I can't recall, but I know that I'm open to it.
Yeah.
I just don't think that it's not like I go searching for multiple people to date. But if I'm not with somebody, if I'm not in a relationship and I went on a date with George, that's a fake person, y'all. If I went on a date with George on Friday and then I met Timothy 2 weeks from that and went on a date with him, I would be open to that because I'm not committed to anybody. I'm getting to know people.
Right. Okay. So he said, I hear that all the time on social media. I date them one at a time. Okay. For most, yeah, for most women, hold on. Dabney said, I used to focus on dating one person. I had to learn really fast to date multiple people.
Yes, ma'am. That's that. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. I agree.
Yeah. And I would say this too, just dealing with, okay, once you've dated and then, okay, now you start, if you're dating multiple people, hold on, what did he say? See, date them all, sis.
No way.
No, Wayne, hold up. Time out, we're throwing a flag. It depends. Okay, Wayne, would you not agree? And thank you so much, Wayne, for being the only brave man on here to engage right now. Hopefully, everybody else will leave some comments on the replay. But because we sure had them in the comments, they were showing my post talking. So maybe they're not available right now. But anyway, but Wayne, don't you think that it depends on where a woman is and the experiences that she has had? You know, doesn't that?
Oh, I didn't mean to cut you off, babe.
No, go.
I'm curious to know how does Wayne date? If he's dating, what's his preference? Multiple or just one person at a time?
Okay. Wayne, are you single or, married? If you're married and you're just commenting about dating and what you see, that's cool. But if you are single, what is your preference? What is your personal preference? And then I want to know, what is your preference when it comes to the woman's mindset of dating? Can you answer that for me, Wayne? Okay, he writing, girl. Okay, me, I date them one at a time. I can tell real fast if I want more or not. If not, then I move to the next. But that one gets all my attention at that time. I'm single.
Exactly. I like that, Wayne.
Yeah, I can appreciate that, Wayne. At least Yeah, at least you cut them off, because there are some. Hold up, I'm about to bring up another subject. Let's see, I got about 25 more minutes or 20 minutes. Wayne, why don't yo look your men friends, if you have, if you know men friends, like, out, you don't have to out your boys or anything like that, or men, I'll say that, I don't want to be disrespectful. Why do y'all still keep ones that you already know you don't see what you really need in her, what you want, but you keep her around?
You know why? Okay, I'm sorry.
You keep her around, Wayne, not you, but your friend. Keep her around. What is going on? Okay, hold on. Debbie said, but I'm so busy, I struggle with juggling multiple people. Sometimes I'm texting both guys at the same time. I have found out that one isn't giving me what I want. I can be entertained by the other. Okay. Yeah. I'm not mad at that either, because the one that is not giving you, okay, hold up. He said, I'm in a frat. I got friends, my boys. Okay. What frat? Hey, are you
what frat you in?
AKA. I'm an AKA, so I'm D9 as well. Okay. Sharice got all the emojis going.
Hey, Sharice.
She said, inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. Wayne said, because they good for some time, not a long time. Ooh, they seem good to have fun with, but they probably not the one.
Yeah. That's not the first time I heard that.
Hey, okay. I see you. Wow. Have fun with. But, okay. My mind is clicking and going. I don't know if yours is, Shauna. This is what I'm thinking. Okay, so she's not the one, but you're having fun, whatever that means. What consequences does that have on her potentially, if she's not the one, but y'all having fun, y'all doing whatever, she cooking up the meals, whatever, y'all doing trips together, like whatever. But when it's all said and done and you cut her, but she's thinking that she's the one, how, okay, so how does a woman become scorned?
That's where that conversation has to come in, though. Because
oh, he said, we being real tonight or what? Yeah, we being real. We gotta help.
It's not necessarily about you, Wayne. Just as a male, what's your?
Yeah, we're being real. That's, and the thing is, okay, this is education. This is education on both sides of the fence. We out here really living real lives, and we want to be transparent about what we're experiencing and what we're seeing. So yes, okay. I welcome that.
While we waiting on him to respond, I was about to. It's a problem if we do it. So I was going to speak on that because I know I keep somebody in the back pocket if I know this is not. So I guess as a woman, I can answer that question, because what happens to this person that you like, this is just fun. If you don't have that conversation or that understanding, that can go crazy real quick. We got jealousy, people who don't want to let go. Communication and that conversation is everything.
Okay, wait. So that's where we messed up. Don't assume communication. I want the truth. What I'm saying, like, just give her the opportunity to decide. Like, her
or him, Ronita.
Both. Yeah, because we out here doing the same thing. We're out here breaking hearts. What do you say? It don't take long for me to know that's my girl. I started planning stuff for us. I are introduced to our friends, family, start making plans, etc. I commend you on that. Because I have heard it time and time and time again, even in church from pastors, trying to educate women. And they always say, ladies, it don't take a long time for a man to decide whether or not you are the one. It does not take all that time, ladies. Like, he knows as soon as he know. That's what I be telling my friend. I be like, girl, he know. Yeah. And it don't seem like you don't. Friend, I love you, but you're not the one. My phone dry. Oh.
It's okay. Dry. Sometimes that's okay. That just means it's time to spend time on you.
Yeah. That look. If the phone is dry, the DMs are dry. That just means that you are probably in a season where you have time to pour into yourself.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like pour. Because I'm gonna tell you this book, once again, that I wrote, it was written for the woman who is like, oh, I'm ready. I'm a good woman. I'm ready. I'm real ready. Are you really ready, sis?
That part.
Are you truly and honest? And not you, Sharice. I'm not saying that. I'm just talking for women in general. Are you really ready for what you're asking for? Because somebody in the comments, I remember, oh, congrats. Wait, hold on. Let me read these. Sabrina Crowd. Oh, your cousin trying to, okay, get somebody on here. They in the DM, full of it. I can't. They are in the DM, but full of it. Is that what you're saying, Sharice? Oh, Wayne, thank you for
From A to Z. What is the name of your book?
If you see my link tree scrolling across this page, my link tree also has the link to my book, Loving Him from A to Z, Volume 1. This is called The Foundation and the Infrastructure. Okay. A deeper look concerning the marriage mindset. And then this one is Loving Him from A to Z, Volume 2, N through Z, the mindset and the lifestyle. So I address 4 different types of things you need to consider in order to make sure that you are really ready for that life.
You said something, Renita. You got a comment?
Yeah, he said, "What's your IG? I want to follow you, Ski Pie." Okay, it's at Coach Ronnie B. At Coach RONIB. So just like my name is appearing, Coach Ronnie B. That's my IG. But you can also go to my link tree and it'll connect you to all of my social media platforms. She said, "Okay, thank you." Yes. Because I had to sit with myself in my first I got married when I was a kid, when I was 21. Look, y'all might know the backstory. Look, I made a vow. Okay. I made a vow to God. God, I'm going to be celibate. I'm not going to do anything. And I'm just going to live holy all for you. And I was in this relationship in which I was sexually active. And then once I made this vow to God, he was like, how are we going to be in this relationship? He was like, this worked for you, but this ain't working for me. Anyhow, so, so this person was in the military at that time. They were shipping off to, what was it? Saudi Arabia, something. And so they convinced me, or rather I felt a weak moment before they left the country to engage. Mm-hmm. And I got pregnant. Mm-hmm. I got pregnant my senior year in college. I got pregnant. Mm-hmm. And so, he's in the military and he really didn't want to be no daddy. He really didn't want to be no husband, but he was like, I wasn't raised like that. Look, let's just get married. You get my benefits, base housing is good. We already talked about the future, but see, that first marriage was not that foundation was like this. That you don't marry someone, if I could go back, and change that with the wisdom that I have now, I wouldn't have done that. But at, age 21, I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I love you. We talked about our future. This, we just skipping steps, on to the next. But I didn't know a lot.
None
I
of us
thought
did. None of
I
us
thought,
did.
I thought I was, baby. I thought I was ready. Okay, thumbs up. I'm there. Great show, ladies. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for joining. And you know what? I hope other men get to see this replay, or the men who commented last time. Makes sense. Yeah. Um, the men who commented last time on the post would come back in, or maybe whatever you said is all of what you had to say. But I will say this: when it comes to with dating, either you play fair or you play dirty. That's it. I don't think there's any in between. You play fair, you play dirty. What I mean by that, if you are not being totally transparent, totally, even if all that you, but just put it out there, because the hidden agendas for men and for women, because women out here, look, we we in the game too.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we in the game thick.
But I'm laughing because I had a conversation earlier in our group chat. Everyone got a group chat. And my beautiful cousin, I was telling her back to that, I'm ready. I want a husband. That's why this situationship ain't working, because I am 45. I'll be 46. I want to be married. Like, I know what I want.
Mm-hmm.
And I said I'm too far along in my life for the games. And my cousin said, I think you like the shenanigans. No shade. I think you with it. Which, Ronita,
What?
there was a point in my life where I was with the shenanigans. So
yeah, there was something within you that was maybe attracted to the shenanigans. What was it, the challenge? Maybe, I don't know. What was
maybe, I don't know. Or maybe it was just I don't know, the thrill, the excitement, maybe a lot of the challenge. But or maybe I felt like maybe I was in, I ain't gonna say maybe, I know exactly what it was. I just felt like if they can do it, I can do it too. But it didn't benefit me for the life that I want. It doesn't.
I've played that game.
Yeah. Yes. And I'm talking.
And I lost. I lost.
Years.
Huh?
This isn't like the last. I've been back home. It's 5 years, 6 years. So this is since I've been back home in 2017. A grown woman. Do you hear me? A grown woman. But got my little feelings hurt and felt like if they can do it, I can do it too. But it don't serve me no purpose. I can't get nowhere like that.
Look, let me tell you something. So I was trying. Okay, so I don't know if anybody believes in zodiac signs or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Libra. I'm the love sign, the romantic, the all this, the committed. Anyway, I had talked myself into this mindset of thinking, because I was tired. I was just tired. What she's like, Jessica Pye, man, and even when you fully disclose who you are, these men creatures still will try you and F around and find out. Yeah. Oh, Jessica. Baby, yes. Okay, what I was about to say, I played that game, and I'm so sweet natured, and I'm okay with saying that, because I know that I just have to protect myself from being sweet natured. I see the best in people. That's just who I am. But I told myself,
Or like that friend I was talking about. Go ahead. She's a Libra too.
and thank you, Jessica, for saying, she said men creatures. Lord have mercy. Okay, so I said I'm gonna become a bee. Now I'm grown enough to cuss, but because it's the family,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna become a bee, and I'm not gonna give a dang about nobody. And because when I'm nice, I get ran over. When I'm nice, I get the short end of the stick. So you know what? I'm gonna start being a bee. So that way, can nobody hurt me? Can nobody get in my heart? Can nobody get in my mind? That didn't work for me very well. Because I wasn't being authentic.
Yeah.
I wasn't being authentic. I was being fake because I was severely hurt. I wasn't healed. And it didn't work out for me. I lost.
Yeah.
I lost. Hold on. Let me see. It never benefits. Oh, Sabrina Crawford.
It benefits the woman.
Yeah, it never benefits the woman.
Explain that, Sabrina. That's my aunt.
Yeah. Please explain that, Sabrina. Okay. Wayne said, women, y'all move away. Us men can't.
And vice versa.
And vice versa. I can't beat y'all at y'all game. And I think that goes both ways.
Wayne, I can beat y'all at y'all game, no.
No. Look, you didn't already tried it.
That's what my cousin mean by shenanigans. I get it now.
Yes. We honestly, like, we can't. We're not designed to play each other's games. Every female, every male, that we have a game. Even if it's women and we're playing the damsel in distress. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I need, because stroking a man's ego. He's needed, and he feeling like he's sitting up. He puffed up like, shoot, I'm wanted. I'm needed up in here. Meanwhile, right. Meanwhile, she got George, Timothy, what other name, and everybody else sitting up too. Look, don't tell the game. Don't tell the game. Yeah,
but I'm past that.
Okay. I just met you, but you do seem extra nice. You can't change that. Sorry. I know. I just gotta be. I have to protect me. I am super nice to a fault. You're funny. Okay. I am. I'm goofy. You dig? She said that quick.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, we have about maybe 2 more minutes. We could talk maybe for 2 more minutes, but then I have to jump off here because another shameless plug. Yeah. So I didn't jump into this travel business because as a life coach, I want to elevate and I want to expand my business. And I was thinking, maybe we could do destination workshops and go and woosah and go and turn up and have a great time, go and network and meet people, like-minded people. And so that's why I initially got into it. But then once I found out that I could actually help people with developing residual income in their, not only in my life, but in their life as well, with how this amazing, luxurious, lucrative, the sexiest business, $1 trillion business in the world, I was like, okay, now I'm running with a whole different purpose. So I'm gonna jump on a call and introduce my new business partner to our director and just have a lovely conversation about her why. But if anybody is interested, that's why I had that information scrolling down there. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. Because if you join me, I'm a life coach. Now I know some of us, we deal with imposter syndrome, we deal with fears, we deal with, oh, I can't be on social media, or oh, I got too much going on in my life. It's not right now. Life don't keep on lifing.
Right.
But when are you going to build the type of resiliency that you need in order to achieve your goals?
Right.
That's the question, that because ain't nobody getting younger, at least not our age.
Yeah.
God forbid we have more life behind us than ahead of us, but we're in midlife.
Absolutely.
So we don't so we don't know what tomorrow brings. But anyway, yeah, so that's the beauty of this, is that not only am I helping people do this, I'm helping people develop the relationship that they need within themselves. Anyway, okay. Bye. Okay,
Right.
wait. Okay. Shauna, any closing remarks? Thank you so much for being. This was a beautiful conversation.
Absolutely. And we gonna have some more conversations, because I like what you was talking about too. We gonna have some side conversations. Yeah.
Okay, great. Like I said, I'm going to be in the vicinities in the wind for Omaha days a little bit.
Okay.
But my main purpose is there to check on my mom, and to be with family. The last couple of times when I came home, it was for funerals. Home for a funeral. I was like, you know what? Let me just come on an occasion just to be present and just to love on, everybody.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. What? He said something about the lady in the orange. Great show, friends. Oh, thank you, Kenya. Look, she's part of D9. She is a Delta. The lady on the orange was very real, authentic. I like that.
Thank you, Wayne.
And Jessica said, good show.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Miss Renita. I appreciate it, my love.
All right.
Get home.
Yes. You have a great evening. Go ahead and go inside. You hop out your car now.
Now that all my gas gone, no.
Right. That's what I was worried about. I was like, girl, don't waste all that gas. Burn that AC in there. Okay.
All right. You have a good one, love.
Bye. Bye, y'all.